Have you ever felt lost in your own life? There are days when you wake up with an empty soul, unsure of where you're going or what you're even searching for. Amid the rush of life, in the chaos of daily burdens, there's something we often forget. Our souls need a shepherd, not a human, not money, power, or recognition, but the Creator, the one who knows every breath you take, every hidden wound, and every unspoken ache of your heart. Today, we won't just read a passage from the Bible. We will live it. We will walk through Psalm 23, not as a lost sheep, but as a child finding their way back to the Father's arms. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Do you believe that God knows your needs before you even speak them? When David wrote these words, he wasn't merely referring to food, clothing, or shelter. He was speaking of a spiritual fullness. God doesn't only meet your physical needs. He fills the empty places in your heart, the dark corners no one else sees. He is the shepherd who never abandons his flock, even when we stray, fall, or turn our backs on him. God does not stand at a distance watching. He walks with you, step by step, and when you can't walk any longer, he carries you. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. There are places you can't find on a map. They don't exist in space. They live within the soul. God never promised you would always walk in abundant meadows, but he did promise to lead you to peace, even when storms rage around you. Still waters are not just the image of a calm stream. They represent inner stillness, a place where anxiety loses its grip, where God's voice speaks louder than the world's noise. Have you ever sat in silence, in the middle of a noisy day, just to breathe, just to be still, and let your soul begin to heal? It's in that stillness that God touches you. It's in that quiet where you find your healing. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. We all have valleys to walk through. No one is exempt. But there is one difference. You don't have to walk alone. The valley of the shadow of death may be a long illness, the grief of loss, betrayal, depression, or despair. But no matter how thick the darkness, God's light still breaks through. He never promised you to avoid the shadows, but he promised to walk with you through them. When you tremble in fear, he lays his hand upon you. When you want to give up, he lifts you. When your tears fall, he weeps with you. Dear child, know this: you are loved, even in the dark. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. God doesn't just shield you from your enemies. He displays his power in front of them. Have you ever been misunderstood, looked down on, betrayed? God knows. But instead of revenge, he sets a banquet. Not a table of worldly triumph, but one of righteousness, where you are anointed, and your cup overflows. Not just enough, but more than enough, an abundance that exceeds all expectations. It is the mark of God upon your life. Dear Lord, today I come to you, nothing hidden, nothing held back. I come as a weary sheep returning to the fold after a stormy day. You know every wound I carry. You see the tears I've never dared let fall. O shepherd of my soul, please restore the barren places within my heart. Calm the voices that scream within my mind. Wipe away the tears I've hidden from the world. Lead me beside still waters again. Remind me that I am not alone. I am not invisible. I am not forsaken. Lord, I am tired, but not hopeless. I may fall, but I know you will lift me up. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is not just a closing verse. It is a promise. God's mercy does not merely trail behind you. It chases you. It knocks at your door each morning. It holds you when you want to quit. And in the end, after all the long days, the hard seasons, you will dwell in his house forever. No more tears, no more darkness, only light, peace, and a love that never ends. If this prayer has touched your heart today, Type Amen as a sign of faith. Let it be your reply to heaven. If you need a personal prayer, feel free to leave a message. We want to stand with you in faith. You are not alone. The Lord is your shepherd, and you are deeply loved, more than you've ever dared to believe. May the peace of Jesus Christ be with you, today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Amen.